So my last video showing the trench dug, I did not put in how I filled it in, or not how, or that I did. So here it is filled in. That was the most exciting part of this whole entire trench dig, filling it in. And I left this open because the electrician still has to come out and hook it up. So that's that. The next step is insulation. So I have some of that started already. I'm going to do all the full bats first, and then go in and fill in all the odd sized ones. And while I'm doing this, I got Container Man in the background talking about his trip in Wyoming. So, got something to listen to and something to do. Alright, well, I got all the 16-inch vats done. That guy, he got beat up during transportation. So now I get to go in and do all these little guys. So we'll be back with that. Well, I'm back. I got everything done now. All the little crevices around the windows, up top, and there. So, done with that. It looks freaking amazing, doesn't it? Like a professional didn't do it at all. So, we'll be back when I put the walls up. Okay, I put all the walls up. Go around slow as I can. That window's there so I could watch my kids, make sure they don't get in trouble. So, completed all the way around. It didn't come out exactly how I was hoping, but that lends itself to being the fact that I'm not a professional. I've never done this before, so a lot of these lines, gaps. So but there will be shelving all along the top here, middle here, and then the train layout will be at the bottom. And then same goes for up here. There's some gaps. I didn't have enough of this vat insulation. I did leave some gaps there for the air to come out. Same down there and right there. I ran out of this, so I had some left over of the wall vat insulation, so I just put it across. And that will be my access to get into the attic. So that'll be the next project, is to cover up all this. And I mean, to me, this doesn't matter. It's a shed, so they don't even really need to be insulated. I'm just doing it for some extra help from the weather. So I think it'll work. Alright, well, I do not want to show you this because it's not my finest work at all. I'm not very happy with how the ceiling came out, but there it is. It took me 6 hours to put up 5 panels, and I got these big gaps. Now I do have a plan to fill those gaps, and hopefully it will look okay and no one will ever notice except for you guys. Right here there was a mobster on the other side of this in the attic. So I took out my Tommy gun and I took care of them. So that's what all those were. Or I just couldn't find the stud, whichever one you believe. But we will come back to this after I fix this mistake up. So, alright, after 2 hours of working on the ceiling, this is what I came up with to hide those hideous lines. Still didn't get rid of the Tommy gun bullet holes yet, but we're working on it. So, decided to do some shadow boxing. My wife says I'm going overboard with this, being as it's a shed slash man cave. But I think it serves two functions. It'll hold the ceiling up a little better since it's just 1/8 inch board, and it gives a little nice architect look to it, and it hides the hideous lines. So on to fixing up those holes. Alright, here's the ceiling all done. Got the Tommy gun holes filled up. I got my border up. So the next thing is, do I want to paint it or just leave it like this? I am done. So over building this thing. So I'm thinking all this stuff will probably be covered by boxes. So I'm not sure. What do you think?